So what's included in these training videos?
Once you get access to my training program, you're gonna have access to several training videos and other files that are gonna be helping you in the process of becoming a pharmaceutical medical sales rep. So the module number 1, I'm going to be talking about qualifications that really matter. There's a lot of smoke screens in the web, a lot of misleading information. In that first video, I'm going to clarify everything that you really need in order for you to focus on what's really important and be able to speed up the process. In the module number 2, I'm going to talk about the magic formula.
My secret sauce. It is the same secret key that has been applied by people that I have mentored that have been in your same position, in your same spot, and they have been able to break into pharmaceutical sales.
In module number 3, I'm going to be talking about the biggest mistake that I made in my career, so you can learn from it. And not only you can learn from that mistake, it's going to help you to determine what direction you want to take in this industry, and probably benefit. Actually, you can benefit once you know this. In module number 4, I'm going to be talking about the resume, the secret that are going to really make your resume more powerful, that is going to get noticed by more recruiters and hiring managers, because at the end of the day, it's all about having your phone ringing. That's the goal of having an amazing resume. And in this part, I'm going to be talking about how to maximize that for you. In module number 5, I'm going to tell you how to find those unadvertised jobs. Yes, a lot of the jobs in pharmaceutical and medical sales rep, you can find them in the internet, you can find them in the big job boards, but actually there are a lot of jobs that are not advertised like that. And one of the beauties of having access to those is that you're gonna have less competition in those. So I'm gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna teach you how to have access to those unadvertised jobs. Then once your phone is ringing, in module number 6, we're gonna talk about the first step in the process, which is the phone screening. It's not as simple as you can think. So I'm gonna be talking about ways that you can master this art of the phone screening, so you can finally go to the next step in the process of becoming a pharma or medical sales rep, which is going to be what we're going to be talking in module number 7, which is the face-to-face interview. This is where the real game happens. This is where everything that you do before this point is really to bring you to this face-to-face interview, and this is where you really earn and have the right to get your dream job. In number 8, I'm going to be talking about a critical tool that we use in this industry, which is the brag book. What is that about? How to use it in your process, because you're going to have to use it. A lot of recruiters are going to ask you to bring it, and you should be familiarized on how to get the best out of it. Okay? And of course, once you've been doing that, the face-to-face interview, it's time to get the offer. So I'm going to be talking about some strategies that you can use to get that offer and things to avoid. And of course, an extra bonus that I'm not going to be discussing here, but it's a nice surprise that I'm going to be included in the training videos.
In addition to the training videos, I am going to include some extra bonuses that are really, really valuable.
Like this one, a list that I have been compiling in my career of pharmaceutical and medical sales recruiters. You're going to have a list of almost 1,500 recruiters that you can contact and start creating a relationship with them, so you can maximize your chances of getting into this industry as soon as possible. Okay, you're also going to be receiving a PDF file with the most common pharmaceuticals and medical sales interview questions. I have been gathering this list since the beginning of my career, because I noticed that the interview questions were really difficult and I was making a lot of mistakes, and I started to write down all those questions so I could be better prepared for every interview process. The first time before getting my first job in this industry, I have to go through at least 40 interviews, combining phone screenings with a face-to-face interview, and I started to write down every single question in the process. I also consulted with some colleagues and recruiters that I know to make sure I wasn't leaving anything outside of this list. So you're gonna have really the bulk of the interview questions that you're gonna be asked, and I'm also gonna give you some hints in every question on how should you give you some guidance on how to answer each of these questions. Okay, you're also going to be receiving an assessment that is going to help you in the interview process. This assessment is going to help you to uncover a lot of things that you can use in the process of becoming a pharmaceutical sales rep. It's going to help you with your interview answers. It's going to help you to build your resume. In other words, it's going to be an amazing tool that is going to give you more power, better understanding of what you have to offer in the process of becoming a medical or pharmaceutical sales rep.
So what I'm going to ask you right now is to please get my training videos and prepare yourself to finally get the job that you deserve.